tonight's team wins. Let's keep it going. Here comes number 11, baby. Let's keep it up.
You got this, MP.
That's not even my number. What are you talking about?
And it's a serious look this Indiana team had as they arrived at the arena earlier on.
The trash ass suit they got me in.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the two-guard spot. And for the Heat, the wingman, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4. Here we are, Greg, getting into the thick of this NBA season. How big of a challenge now is the travel?
Oh, it's a huge one. The reality is all those flights take a toll, so you got to be smart with your sleep schedule and recovery.
And it's going to be the Pacers off the tip. Rozier against Halliburton. Passes to Mr. Incredible.
Too small.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has demonstrated terrific improvement running the offense, especially with how he moves the basketball.
Now, Hero to the middle. Here's Butler.
Good
Good D by Siakam. Here is Mr. Incredible.
Oh, that's me.
And the refs are going to rule that
Damn,
unnecessary
bro.
contact. It's a
Thank
flagrant
you.
one foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see
trying to
a
end my
player put
career
an
out here.
opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw him do there, glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time.
I may go for it. Look at the ball.
The 15-footer. Miami grabs the miss. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Mr. Incredible, and he slams it one-handed.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
Now, Hero, after the miss from Mr. Incredible, jacks up a three, and Tyler Hero
He gonna make that.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
To the paint. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Adebayo.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
He doesn't need a lot of daylight. Stretches the defense night in and night out.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Butler with the steal.
Oh, bro, what are you doing?
Over in the corner, Rozier. And the pass to Adebayo. And here is Hero. Siakam pulls it in.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Adebayo.
Bro, how am I not making that?
It's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Butler in the corner. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. And it's Miami with another.
See, Jimmy Butler is able to move with a certain level of force coming off the screen, and because he does, he gets the separation he needs.
Richardson's checked in for the Heat. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Miami, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And looking at Indiana, they're just right now outperforming those preseason predictions. And that's because they're getting help from some unlikely sources.
Here's Nemon. Here's Halliburton. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Heat leading by 6. Puts it up from 12. Again, the Heat.
Bro, they are on fire.
Great ball movement there.
For Indiana, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Bro, what are you doing?
Richardson against Halliburton. Pass to Butler. Here's Adebayo. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Shoots from 14. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Now, here's Siakam. 9 points last game. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Now the Pacers moving it up. That bucket in no time at all.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside Hero. Pass to Butler. From down in the low post. It goes. 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now, Hero. 5 points in the game.
Give me that.
It's tipped.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding
Set
the
it up,
glass.
set it up.
Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Oh, why you even throw it, my guy?
Shots good by Mr. Incredible. 6 points for Mr. Incredible.
Halliburton's vision and then the ability to thread the needle there makes the defense pay.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Mathurin against Butler. Six to shoot. Adebayo with a screen on Mathurin. Here's Butler.
Good
Here's
game.
Jovic. Oh, good on the triple. And so it's the Miami Heat with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active
It's
and
shaky
effective.
first quarter,
Back to the
but
action in just a minute.
DR.
And if you're just... Changes here for the Heat. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Bryant. And it's Rozier in for Richardson.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Mr. Incredible. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's averaging 28 points, 14 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And not many players possess his kind of ability to protect the rim. I mean, you look at the block total, pretty remarkable.
Well, I love it. Drivers think they see a crease to the lane and go for it. And eventually, he shuts the door.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Rozier's out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward position. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Hero from long range. They get the rebound. No good that time. Pacers trail by 9.
9.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
A moment to check out Bam Adebayo here. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
Jimmy Butler has turned himself into a guy that can pick apart any defense you send in his direction. If he sees an opening, he will send it on time and on target.
Now, here is Halliburton. He has... How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Now the pass to Adebayo. Here's Hero. Puts up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. Mr. Incredible's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Back to Adebayo. It's tipped. Second chance up.
Oh, they got it back.
Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Ah, messed that up. Oh, I take it.
1:58 left in the first half. Hero passes to Butler. Out to the right wing. Off target with his 3. Pacers trail by 7. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's got 12. Siakam passes to Mr. Incredible. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
Boy, Pascal Siakam plays at his own pace, able to find the open man.
Adebayo the screen. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now, here's Halliburton.
Come on, bro. Why are you
This game
going
is
that
on score
fast?
13. Euro on the wing. Trying his luck from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Rozier kicks to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen on Mathurin. Shot's good from Butler. Butler's got the lead up to 12 now for Miami.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Offensive struggles continue. Missing again.
Now what to do.
Pass to Butler. Gets it off. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
Well, Benedict Mathurin has all the tools to get stops. That's a great contest.
And so that's the end of the first half. Heat lead by 12. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight.
Chet Holmgren's basically positionless. He handles the ball. He shoots like a guard. He has the versatility of a forward. He's about 7 feet something.
And now let's talk about our game at hand. What a first half for the Heat.
They're firing on all cylinders from deep.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. And Mr. Incredible has been sensational.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. Siakam is out there with Mr. Incredible. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. Mr. Incredible, the pass to Siakam. And a wide open look for Mathurin. Hits the three-point bomb. Mathurin's got it back down to within single digits for the Pacers. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now on our rookie leaderboard, who are the rookies grabbing the most rebounds in the NBA right now? Let's take a look. Take a look at Mr. Incredible. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
Already in his first season, he's really a man in the paint, ready-made with the strength and determination to make his presence felt.
Adebayo, the shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. He dishes it to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Tries again. He lays it in. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
A good board there, Kevin, but
yeah,
overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Halliburton outside. quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. With the floater, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Rozier. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami. Halliburton outside. Here is Mr. Incredible. He's guarded by Adebayo. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. The Heat leading by 13. We always see Terry Rozier going all out, don't we, Greg, to make an impact offensively.
Kevin, I just love the way his offensive repertoire has evolved over the years. This guy came in as just a hard-nosed, tough defender, but boy, offensively, his skill set and development on that end is off the charts.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Here's Nembhard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Nembhard's got 5 points so far.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. And Miami making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Nesmith, he's checked in for Indiana. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Miami no good on that time either. Pacers trail by 10. Here is Mr. Incredible. 16 points for him. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Halliburton passes to Nesmith. On the left block. It's hauled in by Richardson.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
He got a little ahead of himself there.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Heat.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
The wingman, it's Hero and Butler.
I don't know what more I
Rozier.
have to do.
Then it's Bam Adebayo.
They
And it's
just want us to
Jovic
lose
in a
this
power
game.
forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Pacers trail by 15. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. And Rozier comes to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up
They
there.
need to let me shoot the ball, bro. This is crazy. Watch how lose this jump ball too.
Siakam with it. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I'll tell you, Pascal Siakam has shown he is more than capable of passing the rock.
The Heat leading by 13. Hero passes to Rozier. Back to Hero. Rozier against Halliburton. Count it. Rozier's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about Terry Rozier showing a little bit of versatility, gets to the mid-range game and makes it good.
Siakam a screen on Rozier. Halliburton passes to Mr. Incredible. back to Halliburton. Over Rozier. And with that, the Heat lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Halliburton.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Bounce pass from Rozier. Here's Butler. And there's another one for the Heat.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Rozier against Halliburton. Offensive rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Outside Hero. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist from Hero. Adebayo's got 17 now just in the second half. Pacers trail by 17.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Heat.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earns the W.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bam Adebayo.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Siakam misses. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Doubled by Halliburton. Rozier kicks to Butler. Passes it to Jovic. This one for three. Traps in the tray. And the Heat lead by 18.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight,
That was rough.
they've done that and then some.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
Memory. On to the next one.
All part of the journey, right?
No.
You'll get them next time.
My oldest had to drive. Oh no.